Hello guys, welcome to Ding Pong Show. Welcome to my channel and thank you for you guys for subscribing to me, pushing the like button and leaving comments. It really helps out me, allow me to be motivated, and because of you guys I'm continuing to able to make an awesome video every week. So right behind me is my car. This is a car that I drive to work, and on the way going home I got a dash indicator telling me that the check engine light came on, and I just go, what the heck is going on? This car rides just fine. It drives fine. I don't see why. So, but because the check engine light came on, it kind of gave me a concern. And what should I do? Should I continue to drive it by just ignoring it, or should I do something about it? So on the way going home, I have either AutoZone or O'Reilly's. So O'Reilly's was a little more closer to on the way going home, and I stopped by and I went to talk to the counter people, and I asked them if I can borrow their scanner. So I did. I borrowed their scanner, and I stuck the scanner machine just underneath the dash on the steering wheel, and I plugged it in and left the engine, the key to on position, so the machine can do the cycle of reading and trying to decode the code I need. So after about a minute, it gave me a code, and it says PO496. I go, what the heck is PO496? And the machine says Evaporative Emission System Flow. So EVAP. And it says, in the machine reads out, it says during non-purge DTS servicing. I go, what the heck does that mean? Have you guys heard of PO496? I never heard of it. Three things I need to check for: gas cap, the purge valve, and let's see, the tank pressure. Those are three things I have to check. And I found out that the PO496 is not just for this vehicle, but it's for the many other vehicles, for all makes and models, for Japanese to the American car. It must be a general code for PO496 for not running smooth. So in other words, for Ding Pong word, trying to understand from my description is that the airflow of just adjusting of too much, too less, it's not controlling right inside the engine for amount of air that goes in. Is the way I understand it from my way. And so that part is not working, I guess. And so I'm going through my head, would it be too expensive? Can I be able to do it or not? So I just decided to do a big little part, and I decided to go ahead and do it. So I'm going to show you guys step by step on what I'm going to do to fix this problem so the check engine lights will go away. Alright, this is the most common problem for PO496, is that right after you go to the gas station and completely fill up the gas, and then you drive off and the check engine lights comes on. Well, this happens to everybody because, if you don't completely lock the lid, if you don't hear the 3 or 4 click like this, then you didn't completely lock it, and so the air can get into the inside the gas tank, and that can throw sensor off to the front. And so you want to be able to hear 3-4 clicks before you drive off. So, and the second thing is you want to, well, not second, but another thing you want to check for is this gas cap right here. You want to check to make sure that the O-rings right here for the rubber piece is complete intact with no cracks or damage signs or things like that, which this one is not. And so you want to check that. If there is any defective or something seals broken or something, then you want to be able to change this. Okay, And so you can go to O'Reilly's and place like that, and you can get it for like 22 to 25 bucks is what it is. So this is the most easiest way to fix PO496. And then just go like this, close the rate, and that's it. That's all it costs you. It's 22 bucks. And then just go to O'Reilly's and borrow the scanner machine and reset the check engine light, and then drive it for a while. And then if a check engine light does not come on, then that means we are good. But while you're driving it, and if it does show a check engine lights come on again, then you got to do number 2 steps. And let me show you what that number 2 step it is. All right, so number 2 things you got to check for is right in this engine right here, and it's a purge valve. And so this particular thing, it would take do it yourself. It would take about 30 to 45 minutes, or if you hire the mechanic, it's gonna cost you anywhere from maybe from $75 to all the way up to $300, depending on the makes and models and who you take it to and all that. And so, for me, I want to save money, and I want to show you guys how to do it. And so, yeah. So let's do it and go from that. I did go to the parts store and I did get this thing. And for this particular car, my purge valve is look like this. It's right here. Okay. For the vehicle that you drive, it could be a different looking purge valve for all different makes and models. So this particular one, order for me to replace it, I need to take the this engine cap off, the cover I mean, and I need to take the this thing off and all that stuff in order to get into it. But I figured this can be really simple to replace. So yeah, let's do this. Oh yeah, let's do this. In order to do this job for a purge valve to replace that, is you need a big screwdriver, and you need a ratchet, I guess, and I can't remember if you needed the 10 metrics or 11. Go for that. And depending on your car or vehicle makes and model, you may need an extension as well, and how depth you need to get in to turn it. Okay, and okay. So let's go ahead and begin this by I'm taking this cap off, and I also have to take the this hose right here from the air filter to go in here. Okay. Okay. So let's do this. All right, and I'm using this to go ahead and take the hose off. Right here. So let me go ahead and do a fast forward for you guys. Okay guys, overall this is the engine right here. I took the stuff off of here so that we can be able to, let me show you what the POV or purge valve look like. And this is it right here. This funny looking guy is a POV purge valve here. And let me show you my old one. My old one is right here. And it looks like this. Let me kind of flip around, do some little, it has electronic connector, and this one was sitting just the way this guy was. So last week when I installing this, I took this one apart. I also did undo the this part that connects to the engine, and also right below is the electronic connecting wire, and I pushed a green tab inward to release that, and then I kind of wiggle and pull down for that. And oh, I'm sorry, yeah, for the hose part, and here's the electronic part right there. And I have to use a flat screwdriver to where the tap is to, you know, move out of the way and then wiggle it and pull that one out. So three things you have to pull out are the electronic part, the hosing part in the back, and this part right there are the three things that you have to take it apart in order to replace the older one to new one right there on that. So it's been a week since I replaced that, and then I drove it to work and come home and many other places, and since then my check engine has gone. And so the two things I have done are bought the new gas cap and purge valve, and now this car is running really good with no check engine light. Meanwhile, since I already opened it, might as well and just put a new air filters in here. So I took this cap off and put a new air filter in, and since then now it's been running just perfectly great. And yeah, so when I bought the purge valve, this bracket that came with it as well, and this bracket inserts right here, just like this. And because my engine back there already had this thing in, the problem with mine is just that this bracket was in there, but there was not enough room for this guys to be installed with the bracket, so that's why it's standing on like a free standing style like that. So really, I did not need this one, but this one is still attached to the engine, and let me show you where that is. And that one is right over here. Okay, right by this little hose right there, and it's just the one bolt is holding it. Let me zero right in for you guys, and if I can just right there. Yeah, that's the guy is holding the whole bracket, just the one. That's all you have to do is just undo that one, and you'll be able to get into that where is it, right there, to that POV right there. See, can you guys see that? Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and completely assemble it, and let me come back to you. All right, everything's been assembled, and it's all good to go. So here are the things. This is a purge valve, and O'Reilly was selling for about around $44 to $47, and I thought, well, I'll give it to Amazon a try. So I got this on Amazon for $27. Now all Amazons are cheap, you know, you have to do some price comparison, but it's a genuine parts from the GM, and right here, the GM, and for 27 bucks for purge valve. And then a gas cap is about around 22 bucks at the O'Reilly's right here. So I will say the whole thing, I spent about maybe 50 bucks, or just a little, you know, with tax and stuff, just over 50 bucks is all. So did I save money? Oh yeah, because if I gave it to a mechanic, they would charge me anywhere from 150 to 300 bucks is what it is, and on top of the parts that I bought. And so I save quite a bit of money, and so for that I'm so happy. And so I hope you guys can find out what PO496 and I'm not sure about your makes and model would determine if you want to do it or not, but I'm pretty sure you can do it yourself on the PO496 code, because I know you can do it and you can save a ton of money. Well guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and why don't we just turn the engine on and how does it sound? Sounds like a nice purring engine. Thanks for watching my video, and see you next video. I love you guys. Bye. Hello, I am the ding pong. Okay. So number 2 is to changing the